Yo, so what's going on guys, it's your boy LaazrGaming, welcome back to another GTA 5 video. Now, as you guys probably know, it's a brand new week, Monday morning, which means there's a brand new time trial which just got released within GTA 5 Online. Now, if you guys aren't aware, every single week I like to cover these time trials and show you guys by far the easiest method on how you guys can complete them. If you guys aren't aware, you earn around 52k for literally just completing these time trials, which usually only last for about a minute or so they are a really good way to earn some fast, easy solo cash. Now, as I mentioned in previous videos, I never like to swear on people's lives, but I swear on my entire family's life, every single person that I've ever interacted with, all of the cousins that I've never met in my lifetime, that this time trial is extremely easy, and I managed to complete it on my second go. Now, the reason why it's my second go is because the first time I actually just crashed into a pole in the first 5 seconds, so technically you could say I managed to complete this week's time trial in my first ever run, and I'm pretty sure if you guys follow the method that I use in this video, all of you guys will be able to do it straight away and earn a nice easy payout. So as always, if you guys do go on to enjoy the video and it helps you out in any way, shape or form, do be sure to drop a like down below. Feel free to subscribe if you're new. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so this week's time trial is called Maze Bank Arena, and if it isn't obvious enough, it is located at the Maze Bank Arena. It does have a par time of only 1 minute 17 seconds, which is a great thing once again. In case you guys fail it, you can just hold Y or triangle on the PlayStation and you'll respawn straight back at the spot, so you won't be losing out on too much time at all. Now, if you guys have watched my previous methods on how to complete these time trials, you'll know that I usually suggest for you guys to use a motorbike, either the Batty 801, the Hakuchu or the Akuma fully upgraded. Now, another great thing about this time trial is you don't actually have to do it with a motorbike. My friend managed to do it in his Zentorno straight after I completed it in my motorbike, which I should have recorded to put it in this video, but nonetheless, the Zentorno isn't even the fastest car in the game, so if you guys own like a T20, a Banshee, I'm pretty sure it is doable also in those cars. However, I am going to be doing this time trial in my Batty 801. I always like doing these time trials in motorbikes because you do have the potential to pop a few wheelies and always increase your speed. Also, they're very thin, so if you want to dodge through traffic, it just gives you guys a greater advantage. Now, if you guys are also going to do this time trial in the motorbike, I would suggest trying to fully upgrade it as much as you can. It doesn't need to be fully upgraded, just upgrade it as much as you can. However, the key point is you don't want to put any armor on the motorbike. If you guys aren't aware, when you put armor on your motorbike, it actually slows it down. I wasn't aware of this until recently. I always had armor on my bike even when I completed previous time trials, so if you guys are looking for that slight bit of advantage, maybe just take the armor off whilst you do this time trial. So this week's time trial is located at this very location that you can see on screen right now. What I would suggest doing is actually go ahead, start the time trial, because when you guys start the time trial, it will show you guys the finish line. Simply mark up the finish line so you guys now have a waypoint from the time trial to the finish point, which usually you don't get. So as soon as you guys have set your waypoint, hold down Y on the Xbox or triangle on the PlayStation. As you guys can see, it will simply respawn you right at the start of the time trial. Now, from here, it's pretty self-explanatory. We're just going to follow the time trial. You simply want to park your bike up how I do on screen, have your front wheel outside of the circle, pop a wheelie as soon as you start, hold down A or X where you go through this runway, and then take an immediate right and then cut through this little dirt path, pop in a wheelie as much as you can, cross over onto the main road, and as you guys can see, you just want to follow this straight road all the way to the finish point. Now, I'm sure all of you guys have experienced this, but sometimes when you're in a free roam session and you're driving really fast, like the host of the server might be from like the Antarctica, and as you guys can see, it keeps stopping and glitching out like the road. I still managed to complete this even though I had some really bad lag in this server, and like I said in the intro, because I completed this so quickly in my second run, I didn't actually have time to test out the server, see how many people was in here, so you guys really have no excuse for this week's time trial. It is extremely easy. As you guys can see, the road is all glitching out for me, I'm popping wheelies, and this is next gen. What is going on, Rockstar? I don't know. However, you just want to do as I'm doing on screen, keep popping as many wheelies as you can to increase your speed, and then when you reach this point in the menu, you want to kind of slow down. I would hold A or X just so you can still keep your speed by leaning forward. The aerodynamics will be in your favor. If you do lose a bit of speed as I done there, just quickly pop a wheelie and I'm sure you guys will start to increase it again. Now, as you guys approach this point, you should hear the beeper for the time down. Don't panic, you're still way ahead of time. All you guys want to do is hold down A or X and then keep on popping wheelies and then take an immediate left and then bang, 51k in around 1 minute. This week's time trial, boys, I cannot lie, is so easy. That type of figure right there, 51 cash for 1 minute, it. It does sound like some insane money glitch, but this is perfectly legit, so definitely go ahead and make the most of it. However, that is going to do it for me, guys. A brand new method on how you guys can earn a nice easy 51k cash in around 1 minute time. Hopefully you guys do appreciate me smashing this video out in the first few hours of this week's time trial release. So if you do be sure to drop a like down below, as it shows you guys do support the channel and do want to see me post more money making guides in the future. I will try and pump out another money making guide in the next few days, as I have a big update to do with my GTA 5 crew, which I really want to let a lot of you guys know. However, it is a bit too early to put any news out there as of now. However, hopefully Wednesday, Thursday this week, I will have another money making method for you guys, as well as a big announcement to do with my GTA 5 crew. So do be sure to subscribe if you're new around here. Also, feel free to check out some of my other money making methods. I've got tons down low in the description. That is going to do it for me, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. I've been your host, LaazrGaming, signing out.